This is the AI News Flash for July 16th, 6 p.m. UTC. First up, AI inference startup Fireworks. AI has raised $1.5 billion in a Series D round, pushing its valuation to $17.5 billion. The round was co-led by Atreides Management, Index Ventures, and TCV, with participation from existing backers including Lightspeed Venture Partners and NVIDIA. Fireworks provides infrastructure that lets companies build, customize, and deploy AI models tailored to their business, with customers including Uber, Shopify, and telehealth firm. Doximity annualized revenue has surpassed $1 billion, up fivefold from its last funding round a year ago. Daily token volume served on the platform has nearly tripled, from 15 trillion to more than 40 trillion. The deal underscores how capital is flooding into the inference layer, where companies chase cheaper, specialized AI rather than ever larger frontier models. Next up, the European Union has ordered Google to share its search data with rivals and open Android to competing AI services under the Digital Markets Act. Search data sharing begins in January 2027, with anonymized data going to qualifying competitors including OpenAI. The Android requirements apply from the next version, scheduled for July 2027, letting users launch rival AI assistants through voice commands and app interactions instead of Google's Gemini. EU tech chief Hanna Virkkunen said the measures should foster alternatives to Google Search and Google's AI services, giving users in the EU a greater choice of services. Google's chief legal officer, Kent Walker, pushed back strongly, warning the rules risk undermining privacy and security safeguards. The decision marks one of the most aggressive regulatory moves yet into the generative AI race and could reshape competition in search and AI assistance. Third, 7 current OpenAI employees and 1 former staffer have donated more than $200,000 to Guardrails Alliance, a super PAC pushing for stricter rules on advanced AI developers. The group positions itself as a counterweight to Leading the Future, a political network backed by OpenAI president and co-founder Greg Brockman. Founded in 2025, Leading the Future supports candidates who favor a lighter regulatory touch on AI ahead of the U.S. midterm elections. The largest known contribution came from Juan Felipe Serran Uribe, a research engineer at OpenAI since 2022, who gave $200,000. He said he has spent 4 years researching ways to reduce AI's societal risks and fears that work will be wasted unless it translates into guardrails that hold private companies accountable. The donations lay bare a split inside the AI industry itself, with executives bankrolling deregulation while their own employees fund the opposing side. The fight over AI rules is now playing out in campaign finance ahead of the midterms. Finally, researchers led by Penn State have found that when an AI second opinion disagrees with a doctor, patients' trust in their care can be shaken. The study, published in the International Journal of Human-Computer Studies, involved 135 adults in the United States. Participants took part in an online cognitive behavioral therapy session with an AI chatbot doctor called Dr. Alex, after which an AI assistant named CareBot offered a second opinion that either agreed or disagreed with the doctor. When the AI agreed, patients felt more confident in the doctor's recommendation. When it disagreed, they perceived more medical uncertainty and were more likely to view the doctor as lazy. The effect only appeared when the doctor seemed human-like, which more than half of participants reported. The impact was strongest among people who believe AI is more accurate than humans. As patients increasingly double-check their doctors with AI tools, the findings raise fresh questions about how to preserve trust in clinical relationships. That's all for this AI News Flash.